it's the
Oh, I messed it up.
It's like
I was trying to chew and say it.
It's the motherfucking duo, y'all.
It's the duo.
And we back at it again and again and again and again. So God tell me when.
What she said.
As y'all already know, I'm Tanika Roche.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
And this is
DNT Podcast. Hello,
back
friends.
Again.
How do you do?
Man, because we doing.
Man.
Okay.
Or it's doing us. I don't know.
How you been? I been.
No, bro.
I'm beening.
I been.
I heard that in so long. Wow. That's crazy. But
I swear, people like, how you doing? I'm doing
facts. How you they going?
I'm still alive.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
That's the only real flex nowadays. Seriously.
Man. I showed to text my stepmom. She checked on me. I said, y'all never told me adulting was this ghetto. Then I didn't get that warning.
Okay. I knew it was ghetto.
Y'all told me like, all right,
I just
when
didn't know
they
in
get
this day and
growing.
age, with everything that's going on in the world at the
How
time,
bad
how
it
everything is rising,
That
is what's really
$3.49 gas.
making, like that
Right.
burns me up inside, like for real. Like knowing everything is just constantly going up and like jobs don't want to pay,
No.
but you want me to work, and it's like I don't want to work because you don't want to pay, but then I can't afford not to work.
Not to work.
I can barely afford to fucking breathe.
I'm having to get off work and go back to work. Go do grab work, go try to make a little hustle because I ain't trying to get on in these streets.
Okay.
I'm trying to do right. Ooh, we gotta make it real hard.
Shout out to all the hardworking
People out there.
for real. The ones that's really out here trying to get it and ain't asking for no handouts. The ones that's really leaning and depending on some higher power and not just depending on the next person's pockets. Like seriously, because
That's why it's hard. Could you be leaning and depending on
man,
guys?
like
Ooh, instead of depending on worldly things.
heavy on the understanding why all the mess can be in one house. Like
No, seriously.
black folks can't do nothing like that though.
Everybody
They can't do
fighting.
nothing like that. Somebody gonna have to be in charge. Somebody gonna want to run everything that's going on.
And you know what too?
We already be having real bad trauma trust issues when it comes to like trust issues. You gonna swear up and down, this person doing this person
Stealing is, and they probably
everything.
is. They probably is stealing. That's the hard truth.
Because it's always
Randy,
everybody
see that
else
video
that
I
says,
sent you?
which one?
Said, why all these white people adopt a black kid? Tell me something. Why so many black kids?
Yeah, you see when I shared that? Baby, he ate when he said that.
I
Seriously.
said, I know.
Clocked it.
But no, seriously, I don't know why we can't
Just do nothing like that. Especially with I'm saying with times like this, I want mine. Let's all go in, get a good little house, good big
boy.
split them bills and run it up. Like seriously. Seriously. And yeah, ain't been one. You know what else I've been saying? I said, yup, y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep on this boy as this why I keep saying I'm ready to disappear and be off of free. Take it back to I go back to my roots. Seriously.
Okay.
Cause this is getting out of
We're
hand.
gonna get some acres in there. Cause y'all had too much stuff.
Give me just a little bit of what Booster got. A little bit of Booster money. Man, I got the idea.
Hey, it said if you can
Let's say I got the vision.
if you can beat up and rob a celebrity, who would it be?
Who would I rob right now?
Beat them up and take their money.
Take all that money that they got.
Yeah. Keep starting naming all the white folks. He said Taylor Swift, Joe Bezos.
Facts. The man over Amazon.
Yeah.
I want the man over Amazon. I want the man I want Elon Musk. Own them. Donald Trump finna get locked up. Let me be over that account.
No, bro.
Give it to me. I'm gonna show you how to flip it and work it and do whatever needs to be done with it.
Swear.
Seriously.
I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, but Beyonce.
I'm gonna show you how 1 plus 1
Beyonce
makes
get her ass whooped.
I'm gonna show you how to make 1 plus 1 equal 10.
He said, man, I'm trying with these white folks. I said, well, I'm sorry, but Beyonce get
I don't want to got my own people, but give them heart. I'm saying something. Seriously. Like, Usher?
Man.
Alright.
Man,
I know I hurt your mistakes.
babe, you keep Jay-Z, I got...
Okay.
We finna go back to obsessed in this
Oh,
moment.
you gotta
know
get,
what she
hey,
She played in that movie.
gotta get them. Give me that daughter.
No.
She worked just as much. Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
And we just talking about face people. I'm just thinking about all the people that's behind them working for them.
Matter of fact,
They
I need
got just
all
as
the
much.
people, these IT people, I know y'all got some bread.
CEO of Walmart, let me holler at you.
Yeah.
The
With
first
Windows, Microsoft, I need all y'all. Line them up.
CEO on the Wells Fargo, come on, let me.
No. Wells Fargo's still a bank.
Just school in Arkansas do not mean they don't exist. Arkansas just behind.
Maybe because I stay in Arkansas, I ain't seen them.
Yeah.
I think they still got them on the stuff too, though.
But as y'all can see, the duo is, yeah, we just getting, I gotta get this off my chest.
What? This is a therapy session.
Session, literally, this episode.
Man.
Cause
life,
this is the highlight right here.
No.
Everything we saying, this is soak it in.
No, for real.
Catch the drift. Seriously. But no, I don't know how the highlight of the week. I wasn't lying. That's I meant it. I'm not lying. This is the highlights. I'm highlighting every emotion that I have been feeling lately
No, man.
through these scenarios that we're joking about.
What? Boy. I'm still alive.
Literally.
I still have
Despite everything that's been going on. Oh, little something we're gonna get into right quick before we start pulling from these cards. I wanted us to talk about the man that shushed the woman. I want to know your thoughts on
Bro,
it.
these pastors is tripping.
Exposure at its finest.
I just want to know.
Especially the big ones, y'all. But they say all these, like we just talked about, all these
Man, let's
idols
be
y'all look
real
up to.
though.
Like they're getting exposed. I don't care. I feel
Where
like
they come from? Cause I'm like,
blew up out of nowhere.
I ain't never heard of these people.
Man.
And
just goes to show you.
sorry,
everybody,
but
you
like,
got a little bit of money.
that's
got a
the
little
mic too. Like, are you an artist
Where
or
did
a
y'all-
pastor?
Let's talk about it.
I'm sorry, stepping on toes, but like,
Okay.
I
Pick
don't
one.
know.
Each one teach one. Pick one. Do you want to serve that? Do you want to serve the music or do you want to serve the Lord?
Like, can you be both? I mean, granted,
Hmm.
I seen and I heard you did great things.
Yeah.
Like you said, people.
But still doing the Cupid show for hitting the swag surf and jelly rolling and all that in church. I can't tell if that ain't no Holy Spirit touch you doing all that.
Yeah,
Be for real.
I don't really know.
Are you trying to be
I
fat
feel
or
like
you
we
just want to go viral?
I think we would bring the culture back in church a different way.
I don't
But
feel like when it comes to culture, that ain't something that just has
Is
to
the
be
culture.
pushed in the church. Like that
Yeah,
church still be church. Like we
Church.
say, y'all.
because it's really a secular song, so you ain't secular music in
Thanks.
church.
That is a place of worship.
But anyway, we talking about what's his name, Pastor Dion. I mean,
Keon, whatever. Yeah. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, go look up the man that was having, I guess they was having like worship service. Granted, I'm gonna say I'm not one that watched the whole video. I have been just going through the comments, getting the information of the video though.
He was having church,
Mhm.
and you know, like church gets to the point where you had that moment, y'all just worshiping and talking to God and stuff like that. So he was just saying his little stuff, and he was singing. The music was in the background, and this lady was in the background, and she was just hollering. And let's be real, if y'all go to a good Baptist church or Black folks church in general, y'all know it's gonna be some hollering, and y'all know it's gonna be that one in the choir standing that be hollering. Girl, cause I can't help but to think about your brother's funeral. It's always
It's always that one.
it's always the one.
Yeah.
And apparently she had been going to that church later on.
Yeah, they
like
said she
4
was a
years or
member. They
something.
did say she was a member, and I did hear in the comments they were saying that she's known for doing that.
But so she was screaming, and he told her shh, and he said, "Hold on, let me use my good." He said, "Somebody get her," and he was like, "Silence in the name of Jesus." That's not okay.
And then you went right back to singing though, but you're saying
And you went,
silence.
yeah, you was like, only voice I want to hear is his, and then you went right back to singing. And it ain't even that. It's the fact that, like, if that's somebody that goes to your church and she does that all the time, you could have took the mic away
or something,
and like moved it away and been like, hey, like,
or just have somebody to go over, get her on the back, and walk her away or something.
Like that's even better. Like, still put your mic down so people can't hear you talking and say.
But you want a headset in front of thousands of people calling that one person out.
Like, you got plenty of ushers and stuff. You could have even gestured like.
Yeah.
Cause y'all know how she get.
You could have snapped at the usher and told them to get her. Or something.
Something like that was not appropriate.
I wish I don't know if y'all ain't seen it, cause that one, another one that happened just like that was Kimberell. She was doing the same exact thing, like she was in the middle of praying, but like, girl, she was going. But when I tell you, was throwing shots in the midst of like praying and worshiping, like God doesn't want to hear that in the midst of the Lord. Like, girl, if remind me to try to pull it up after this recording, cause that's exactly what that remind me of. But y'all gonna get enough of going to these high-end churches, looking up to these old, well-known, just became viral, just became relevant preachers and pastors, because I feel like that's the part of culture that's really, I get the, what's the word I'm trying to say? Right intention, wrong assignment. Like, it's a time and place for everything, and that's the part when it comes to culture with a lot of the young, like, pastors and stuff that's coming up. Y'all putting too much of y'all own twist into a lot of things. Yeah. Like, I can't tell are you really being guided by spirit or by man? Like, cause who really in control?
We can talk about that.
Because what if the spirit was really hitting that lady, and like you say, you done just disrupted that whole.
Like, what if that's just her way of worshiping?
Yeah.
Cause God ain't gonna shut her out.
But he gonna be next, just also like that man. What was the one man that was just in the media a little minute ago for having was that the one? Was trying to doing all that. That's what I'm saying. All these young.
And he was an artist. I'm like, maybe he always been a pastor. I don't know.
And that's cool. I feel like even if you are a pastor and you do both, like you make music, you know what I'm saying, and you do this, right. But it's when you start trying to put too much of like I say, the culture. Into the crowd, like, or into the preaching.
What's your name? Tim Rogers do both?
Yeah.
But you don't see him
swags. Cause you know why though? Cause he said that a lot of his teachings, and that's what I like about him. He gonna pay homage to the old school churches. Yeah. But also tell like, I'm not faulting them for what we done learned, but this is really how it is, or this is where they kind of misinterpreted. Yeah. But you ain't finna see him blasting, like you say, trying to add his own spin and twist. Yeah. To everything when it comes to
because
the word.
I ain't gonna lie, it gives a lot of preachers and social media preachers is giving TED Talk versus
preaching. That is the perfect. I like how you said that.
Like you're just giving a TED Talk. You're just giving life lessons. You're not even quoting the Bible
from the word for real. You just worry about a 15-minute clip going viral about you giving some motivation.
Cause let's say Sarah Jakes, like Sarah Jakes is a preacher. Like. She's gonna give you some analogy, but most clips that you're gonna see, she's gonna go back to the word. She is telling the story. Like she's telling the story, and then she's applying it to today. Like she one of the best.
Somebody that's gonna put it on YouTube. Like there's one of them, like New Age Jackie Hill Perry. Yeah, she is one of those. Like a lot of people probably ain't fun to the videos that she make. But if you want to hear some real, like you say, real deal preaching, or get some studying from the word, and also get that little motivation or that inspiration, or get that little, I guess, like lesson of the day, Jackie Hill Perry for sure. She gonna lay it out, and she gonna tell it how it is, and don't care how you feel about it. And that's just that on it. But yeah, my opinion, the man was wrong. I don't care what nobody says.
He was wrong. It was a better way to go about it. Even if that's somebody do holler all the time. You know you won't lie.
I don't feel like that maybe was wrong because y'all don't know if the spirit was. You never know how you'll be if the spirit really hit you and moves you. Like that would have been different. Like she was up there like just cussing or doing all that, or she wasn't running around
that's
crazy.
Different than people say the demons getting cast out there and just start cussing in church and stuff. If that ain't what we doing, but that was not right.
So yeah, I guess that was our highlight. The highlight was that video for sure. because there's been some talk about that.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we're here to give y'all some content and some things. What's the word?
Picking our own brand, picking ours too.
Little food for thoughts, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a minute since we did one of these, and we finna get deep. And y'all already know when we say that.
Yeah, do
We
dun, 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 dun.
finna get into it. Cause I went back and looked at our videos. I'm like, dang, we ain't did no lesbian.
In a minute.
So y'all already know how this go. If you don't watch the guest episode, kudos to you. If you have not, go back and watch one. No, I'm just playing.
No,
But whenever we have like guests, seriously, like
you miss it out. I ain't gonna lie,
especially knocking on 76. Come on,
boy,
you catch up.
70 episodes. If you didn't watch one by now, you tripping. But seriously though, I don't care what nobody say. I think we've had some of the best guests on our podcast.
Yeah.
And far as
give our own self a pat on the back.
Like far as really like deep conversations and them being able to just express themselves and just being able to give them a platform that's like you can say whatever you want. Like if it's something you want to say, you can say it. Don't, you know
this
it's gonna be out.
This is a real deal, like judgment free zone.
I don't, cause we're gonna get on here and we're gonna say what we want to say. And we're gonna be respectful about it, but like if it's some stuff you gotta get off your chest, let's do it.
Man.
Cause I'm gonna do it.
This is what it's for. Look at it as free therapy.
But we have had some of the best guests in this Girl Talk series. If y'all are not
tuning in, talks,
you need to tune into the Girl Talks. I mean, the one go back to Jam and Kayla.
Facts.
And start from there, and then we
work your way up.
Boy, we on some new females, and
okay.
They here to tell you the real.
Don't say ladies.
New ladies,
yeah.
New women.
New
women, like they here to tell the real raw and uncut.
And hey, we all grown
and very much intelligent and very much know some stuff. You better listen.
We going deep first, or we going
deeper?
Deep first.
Yeah,
we go deep.
We can do that.
Okie dokie then. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okie dokie. Oh, those are deeper. That's why. Hold on. Not too
I ain't gonna lie. I probably got mixed them all up later.
So y'all already know this go. We're gonna pull one that we feel like is a good one, and we're both gonna answer. We're just gonna do a few of these. Like we said, it's been a little minute.
Hey, that might be the stack of proof.
Is it?
Cause I'm like,
let me pull them on, baby.
Look. This was what's the best vacation and what are your thoughts on long distance relationship?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we didn't answer that. I could have answered it though. Okay. The answer is started off. It's just popped off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So we starting off with D. Mine says, what was the last creative thing you did?
Creative thing? Probably redid our flyer.
Yeah.
Just I feel like every time I get on camera I'll be in like a creative zone.
Yeah. Thanks. I was gonna say, I don't know if you done seen it yet, but I've been starting on the just playing around with those. Yeah. Trying to make this I can see it by the time this come out it'll be out. But I just trying to put away like this little giveaway thing, or just something, some type of like engagement flyer for our followers and like people that don't follow us, for them to just engage more with the page or with the podcast. But yeah, Canva definitely been coming through. So yeah, I say create, like you said. I'll pick back out there, create new flyers in Canva for sure.
Right.
What's your card?
It says, how would you describe your generation?
Rebellious like a motherfucker.
Boy.
And sometimes that can be a gift and a curse when it comes to us young people, because we have such a lot of that, like, it's such a mean thing, but who gonna check me?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you can be checked.
And I feel like, too, I feel like we're so hard on ourselves because we're trying to break so many, like, generational curses. And maybe sometimes, like, we putting too much into like trying to break them down. Let me say this. I don't want us to get so into like I'm trying to break this curse, or that we switch everything.
Yeah.
You know, like how we were just talking about like the pastors. Like I don't want us to get so into putting our own twist on it or being, you know, different than what our parents was, that we forget the morals, like the
Facts.
the foundation of
Of
it.
a lot of things, the
Yeah.
principle behind
But we definitely are generational curse breakers.
it.
That's a lot, but
Let's go deep again. Oh, you got to stay up there.
Yeah.
We can talk about this one, but let's go over. We can say it again because we need to probably reiterate it. 'Cause, yeah. I know we jumped about stuff right there.
He's lame.
Well, go deeper then. Go deeper. Go deeper then. Yeah, we go deeper.
I can get your answer on that
Okay. Mine says, what are your pet peeves? Lying.
one. A lie. Lying.
Liars. People that lie just to lie, like they eat me.
Like, why are you lying?
Man.
Ugh.
Why you always lying?
No, for real.
Like liars should be locked up.
No, you know I've been watching Game of Thrones.
If God
You
can take
keep
a
on
year off
lying
him,
and being a traitor and cutting your head
off with his head.
Cause why are you lying?
Incinerate him.
I can't stand a liar, y'all, for real.
I say liars, people that bullshit, like
Ugh.
bullshitters, like people that don't stand on their word. Like, don't tell me you're gonna do something you
Don't do it. What else could
Don't
be?
do that.
That's a big one too, yeah. Lying down.
People that smack when they eat. I don't like that.
Oh, like
I
that.
don't like that.
What else?
People that smack. Ooh, my brother used to burn me up with smacking.
Smack, you know, one of our clients, he'll be like you can hear his food separating out.
Yeah.
Close your mouth.
Chill out. Chill out. Like that.
Oh my goodness. It said, what conspiracy theories do you believe in?
All of them. I can't even name just, man.
What's the most recent?
The most recent conspiracy theories that I believe in.
Yeah. What's considered a conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory. Something that I guess like people are saying isn't really true, but like it's been proven through like certain studies, would you say? Kind of. Most recent conspiracy theories, one that just come to mind off the top of my head is Lake Lanier. About how they drowned out that city, and like now they saying that that lake is just a whole bunch of like different spirits and stuff, and like people have been known to go there and not return. The moon landing, the weather, them controlling the weather, the Illuminati.
Yeah. Illuminati for sure.
I can go on and on. Like, I know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say I ain't that deep
It's
into
really
it, but I know
so
she
many,
is.
like
So
seriously, and the Antarctica, the inner Earth.
what happened in Antarctica?
Antarctica, that basically the flat Earth theory. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I know
seriously,
she be into it. So I'm like,
man,
like,
like
I'm out the loop.
all of them, seriously, like it's some of them now. I ain't gonna lie, they do be a stretch. A lot of them, a couple of them, they be stretching it out. But the new one, I don't know if it's considered a conspiracy theory, but like them saying that like pandas are not real animals. They're saying that they're probably just like they saying pandas didn't really become like relevant, I guess, until like the 1920s, and how you really never see pandas just really out in the wild anywhere. Like you only see them in zoos. Yes, but like the panda one really was sending
Yeah,
it.
that was crazy.
Like seriously.
Well, you know they just.
Anything dealing with the food, them putting anything in the food.
I believe all that. And the like, it's been some talk that like, what is it? Oh, I don't know if it's considered conspiracy theory, but birth control causing PCOS. The food you eat causing PCOS.
Anything dealing with the assassination of any presidents.
Yep.
All that. Like I say, y'all get the drift.
Yeah.
Especially about the weather, like them controlling the weather. And,
How they do it?
like there's especially been this thing where there's like, how can I describe it without sounding crazy? There's like this machine that generates the
Who
clouds.
gonna check you for that?
There's like this thing that like generates the clouds or whatever. Oh, dinosaurs was never a real thing. The Ice Age never happened. Yes. It was a recent video I just came across. Sent me down a rabbit's hole.
Oh, you need to send me that one because I've been
About
watching
dinosaurs.
I've been watching that new the Animal Planet, and so it go back way like when dinosaurs was a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I always felt the way like, was dinosaurs really real? And what else is it? It's another creature, like mammoths
Or
like
something.
them.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Was giants ever a real thing?
They're giant. The conspiracy. Oh, especially when it comes to giant. If we talking about it being a conspiracy, but this was something that was kind of like in the Bible and the book of Enoch. The thing about the giants mating with the angels, and like that's why God had to watch the flood and all of that. So I do think giants were a thing. But yeah, we just gonna leave it right there.
All right,
I can really make a whole. I could really make a whole mini series about some conspiracy theories.
You might need to do that on your TikTok,
man. Cause I know it's.
Check you. I'm gonna say that all episode.
Thank you. Which might be the name of this episode. Who
gonna check me?
Period. We'll go a little deeper.
Okay.
Is them some beakers in your hand or
no? This deep.
Deep. Okay.
I'm just deep. There's a lot of damn cards in here.
Probably like what, 500?
Yeah.
Where you want your own deck? Well, we getting real. I'm asking. We want to answer this.
Many, more.
Yeah, who's gonna go first then?
Okay. How would you describe your childhood overall? I would have to say, I really had a decent. I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a boomerang.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I had maybe not a boomerang, like I don't know, like I always was changing places. I was always, so I don't really know how to explain it, but like, and then sometimes like I would go here, but I still end up back here. Like I would go there for a little bit, then I come back and go and come back. But overall, like, I think now that I'm older, I realize that I really had some good people, adults.
Yeah.
I thank God, because my childhood could have been a lot worse. Like, it's kids, now working with kids, I see, like, how much stuff they go through. So, like,
man,
my mama moving every now and then, okay. But, like, these kids losing their parents at 5 years old, they don't have them.
To so much so young. Like, I would say graceful.
Graceful.
Yeah. Now that you put it in that perspective, my childhood was very graceful. I moved very gracefully throughout my childhood. Like, even being raised by older parents, I still turned out.
And I was able to be a kid.
Very fine.
I thank God I was able to be a kid. And I was telling my mom this other day, I'm like, I never wanted to grow up. Me and my best friend back when I used to be like, we used to be like, I ain't rushing to grow up. Like, I'm not rushing to be an adult. Because y'all got too many responsibilities, and I just want to be able to live.
I wouldn't say my dad did. He used to always tell me, one thing he would tell me, he was always telling me, like, this is a cold, cruel world, and if you do not have your ducks in a row, they gonna come after you. They gonna be on you. They gonna try you. They gonna try to run over you. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So overall, I know I had a pretty decent childhood.
I really
God
did.
was very good to me.
I was always taken care of.
Facts. Taken care of.
For sure. Like,
I can't missing no meals, had a bed to always sleep in.
I think, and now that I'm older, I realize how much my parents even sacrificed to take care of me and my siblings. Like, I don't know what y'all was doing there, because I know what I'm doing now to try.
Even through struggling, like, I feel like even my definition of struggling compared to what a lot of kids probably grew up struggling with, I was still blessed. So very much so blessed. A blessed childhood for sure. This card say, have any of your friends been in a relationship that you didn't like or approve of? I don't think you've ever been in just any like relationship. When we count relationship, like neither one of us have ever just been in a lot of relationships. Of course, there's a lot of men we done both deal with that we didn't like. But I'll speak for you again. Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk your shit. So I'll say relationship. It's not none that you've been in that I just didn't approve of. Like, I can just say I don't like him. I probably didn't like some ways.
Yeah.
But it ain't never nothing I say. I don't approve of him. Like he's not the one. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So she passed. She been passing so far, and I'll say thus far she has passed.
She failed.
That's all. That's the post.
Yes, there has been some that I don't like. Matter of fact, the last one, I was cool until like the end, but it wasn't nothing like. It still wasn't like I don't like you, like, cause he just needs to do some healing over there. Now, the current one, just not a fan. Not at all. Y'all don't even know everything, but I'm just not a fan. I think I can respect from a distance. I can just, I'm cool. You can stay over there. I stay over here. Because at the end of the day, she's grown and she knows what she's doing, and she chooses to do with that, and she knows I'm her best friend. And yeah, I just don't like you. You can stay over there. And maybe it will change. Long as you keep doing right. But because I think it comes to a point where like I'm your best friend, so at the end of the day, I want what's best for you. Yeah. And knowing sometimes as best friends, you know a lot. You probably overknow stuff like about the relationship and what's going on. So sometimes that just clouds your judgment, but the scenario. So I was okay for a minute. Then situation happened. It was just like okay. Clocked out because it's those when you step over a certain threshold or like a certain line, it just be like. I really hate you did that because I was tolerating you and she was, like, well, you done did that. It's just really like, it's hard to see past. So maybe if she continues to choose, like, I don't hold grudges. So like, eventually it'll pass, and if she continues to choose to be, that's who she wants to spend the majority of her life with, then I'm gonna have to do nothing but be okay with that. Like, to this day. But no. It says, what do you consider to be red flags?
Lying.
Lying.
Lying early too.
Oh yeah, lying.
Like even like not even funny. Sometimes like the little white lies, like pay attention to them.
Yeah. I feel like if they have kids, the relationship they have with their kids. If you see me more than your kids, it'd be like. Are you really a dad? Or are you just a babysitter? Like, like if you're gonna have kids, please take care of them. Man. Because if you're gonna be in my life and we're gonna have kids, you're not gonna be no babysitter around here. Them are your kids. Like if I'm sacrificing, like we sacrifice as parents. It ain't one or the other. Like I'm sacrificing everything, you just the babysitter. No, hey. What else? Hygiene. If you don't take care of yourself, at my age,
take care of me. How can you?
Yeah. Boy, if your breath heavy, we cannot even sit here and have a conversation.
Heavy on hygiene, like on both sides, both ends. Me and women pay attention to it. How a person live, how they how they live, their living space, like what they living in, like pay attention to all that.
Even the things like they sacrifice for you, like. If you're putting your priorities over me, I kind of be like, because I feel like, yes, I'm important. Like eventually, I'm gonna be a priority. But like, if you're trying to take me out on a vacation, right? And your bill's not paid, I have a problem with that.
Man.
Like,
I ain't even going.
No, but
I ain't want to know.
But you know, like stuff like that, like
you willing to lose, like you taking that big up like a risk.
But because I can respect it more, be like, especially if we're in a relationship, like not right now. Cause I get it when you first start dating somebody, you be like, this nigga ain't never. So maybe that's the sign that be like, okay, handle that, like build up. Because let's be real, having a girlfriend or having a spouse in general, you're gonna spend money. You're gonna have to spend money.
It's a bill. It's another.
Like, it's another. Yes, and especially like men being.
And if you're not ready to do that, it's okay. Just move around.
Yeah.
Like,
cause let's be real, like men, like it's just more easy for them to like spend money because they not so as creative. I say that they're not going. A lot of times they're not going to leave. They rather just give you the bread to handle whatever you gotta handle. If you got a business, they rather give you the money and put it towards your business. Like, so if you're gonna have a girlfriend, you're gonna have to have some money. So if you don't, if you barely get by with your bills, you probably shouldn't pick up the expensive girlfriend, and vice versa.
But heavy on the line, like we said, heavy on how you treat your kids. I'm big on like.
I ain't gonna lie, now too, it's like the diet too.
Yes.
Everything.
Man. Your energy, your goals, your ambition, like you ain't got none of that, like you ain't got shit lined up, like that is a red flag. Y'all need to pay attention to that.
I ain't gonna lie. It be you. I wanna see a man like what you doing during your struggle. Like, not to say like I ain't gonna step in that while you struggling.
Right.
You need to handle that, but I just wanna see how you gonna shake
maneuver
back.
through it.
Yeah, or maneuver through it. Like, what you really gonna do when times get hard?
A red flag, people with a lot of friends. Or like I say, a girl, a female, like with a lot of like, a lot of friends, like that's a red. Now that I'm getting older, like that's a red flag. Like you have too many people in your circle.
The company you keep, period.
Yeah.
What type of people are you really
around?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking. Yeah, I guess like that's how I'm looking at it. Like your friend group, like the people you're around, like that can be a red flag sometimes.
Cause I would say like. My man now, like
the one we been big on lately, like for real, like your belief, like your your belief, like
who is guiding you? Who?
That could be a red flag for some. It might not be a red flag for all, but it ain't what it's our red flag. So we're answering.
Yeah.
This one says, whose opinions matter the most to you? First, I have to say my best friend.
Yeah.
And my significant other. Anybody else don't really count. Like
I was gonna say too. I say
like to a certain extent, I say my mama, but it just depends on the situation. Like
we say opinion.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Opinions.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to just significant other and
best friend.
my best friend.
Yeah, I have to agree with them. It's some in some circumstances. I say my daddy. My mama too. My parents. I say it depending on the circumstance and the situation. I do be like, okay, I wonder what they'll think.
Yeah.
Just because they're older, like they done been through life, they done struggle.
Yeah.
So,
Cause this ain't matter the most.
Yeah, but matter the most for sure. Best friend and significant other. I have to agree with that one. Cause yeah, who I talk to
the most. That's why I was looking at it
like who I'm calling if I
share the most,
I
like yeah. The people you spend most of your life with.
Thanks. Have you saved anyone's life, when, and how? Yes.
Have you ever saved anyone's life?
I mean, I worked in the ER.
Okay,
yeah, I did a lot of
Saving.
CPR and saving. So, yes. I feel like we as a team, like the medical team, on that aspect, yes. Now, I can't really say like getting somebody out of.
That's what I'm saying. We're saying, have I ever just really saved someone? Like, even if it wasn't physical, like, I wouldn't know because I don't really.
I feel like we save each other's.
Yeah.
And I say that because I know where we've both been, like, mentally before, and we both did said it before, like we the only reason we be living sometimes.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I say I say my best friend, each other.
Okay.
Cause
But it won't like physically. I don't think I can just ever say someone like. If so, it ain't ever just been brought to my attention. If I have, though, I probably have for sure. Like, to help save somebody's life, or it's because I can look all the time. Yeah, I just really say someone like where they told me like, if you want to did this or if you want to gave me that, like I don't know how I would have made it. So
because you never know. It don't even take money or nothing like that. It just take. It might take your
talk,
presence. It
just
might
a
be
vent session or something with somebody.
Man, boy,
So, yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna end on these last two.
Okay.
This one says, are there any people in your life who do not accept you as you are?
Shit, I don't know, and I don't care.
Disrespectfully. Seriously.
I don't know if you accept me how I am. Here I am.
Okay.
You like it or you don't.
Or you don't. They just don't accept me for who I am. Not that I can recall. I don't think there's anybody.
If they do, they ain't never told me.
They ain't never said nothing to me, okay? Because who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me?
Yeah.
It's my life.
Accept me how I am.
Fuck, I ain't living for you.
Like,
I'm doing what makes me happy.
I don't know and I don't care. I'm on this, that's the man.
Okay.
The man that gave me life, don't what I care about.
Care about facts. Why would I be? I'm finna lose sleep about it. If you accepted me, like,
why would I argue with you when I'm fighting my flesh?
Seriously.
Give it to God, he
Handle the rest.
Let it keep to
Man, I ain't making no money out whether or not
you accept me. You ain't paying these bills.
I ain't making no money off if you.
I ain't
your
losing no
opinion,
sleep. Nigga.
Seriously. Especially not because of that.
Because you don't accept me. Oh my gosh.
But
But
you don't like me for who I am. Like I just feel, I feel like from the both, but I'm just like you said, I'm just unapologetically me. Like, and I'm gonna always be me. I can be me with step in the room, and they just gonna know that it's me. I ain't even got to say much. It's me. What's good?
Girl,
What's up? I'm
I
here.
told you I'm a snitch at work. I'm okay. Tell my I'm a snitch. But you still asking
I'm a
me
Leo.
for
You think
help.
I give a fuck about who don't like me?
I'm Destiny. You think I do? Maybe 16-year-old Destiny.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia.
And we gonna end right here.
Period.
It says, have you ever felt/been manipulated by someone?
Big dog. Y'all have been tuned in to another episode of the DNT Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Nah, for real. Have I ever been manipulated by someone? Of course. I feel like everyone. Well, I ain't gonna say everyone. I can't speak for everyone. I'm like, yeah, I done definitely been. Plenty of times.
I definitely have.
Been manipulated to where it was one of them like, okay, when we say manipulated, do you mean like you tried to get over or like, oh yeah, okay, like you showed me your true colors, like, oh,
Like you really had me at first.
up until
You had the realization like, wait a minute.
you start connecting the dots, you be like,
But yes, I have.
damn.
Yeah. I feel like jobs manipulate people a lot.
Oh,
All the time.
man.
So
The job fishing like a mother. Just over here job fishing.
Cause jobs would manipulate the hell out of me.
Man. You tried to manipulate me.
You tried to manipulate
Well,
me.
guess what? Now I'm calling them again.
Cause what? Jobs for sure. People I done dealt with before. Sure. Cause you really just
That's
tried
crazy.
to, you tried to use me.
You tried to get over on me. Little old me. Well, I thought you was going to get over
Dog.
on little old me. Because I don't think I'd ever just been in a situation where I was just, Judy just let a person manipulate you so bad and I just got over. Now you just look like, oh my God, who going to get me out of this?
Yeah.
And I ain't been that bad. Thank
Nah,
God, because
I thank God.
I'm
Cause you
too
know what I
strong
keep
minded
thinking
for
about?
that. Like,
Perk me. feel like I was
Manipulated, yeah.
Manipulated.
Oh, yeah, that
You
was
tried it. And you did.
tried it. That shit ain't work.
Like, you did that.
For sure.
And then
And I had to charge you to the game, but for sure you did that.
yeah, you did that. You got what you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. You did it.
Cause I'm sure over here like, damn, y'all really tried to get over on me.
It be jobs. I just keep thinking about
should
it.
I go get my lick back type shit?
It be jobs. I really be thinking about how many jobs I really be manipulating people that work for them.
Like be feeding you this much bullshit.
Yeah, what?
And then you finally get
and I
there.
think the big one
and
is,
now I see how y'all really moving and operating.
and I think the big one is like promising you money and don't. It's coming. It's coming. When you steady adding stuff to my workload, it's coming. We appreciate you.
That
Let
ain't
me keep-
enough.
Let me keep manipulating.
Man. A lot of y'all, yeah, we're going to end on this. A lot of y'all being manipulated. Like we just said them again, by these churches, by these
Boy.
preachers, by these pastors, by these investors, by these entrepreneurs, by these influencers. Yeah, I be a manipulator, all right.
Mhm.
Sure.
And that's a word.
And they the scum job. It's a scum, bitch. It's a scum. That's from TikTok. If you know, you know.
Shirt made by my bestie.
Thank you. Miss Bestie. And that right there is gonna wrap up another episode of DNT Podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, because you're never disappointed. You're gonna always be surprised when you hop up on this channel right here. So you better tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about DNT. You better tell a friend to tell a friend about this and me. Cause
Yeah. Big DNT.
okay.
I did get that.
Shit finna get wild. Shit finna get wicked these next couple of weeks for the new
Boy.
okay. We're gonna keep on trucking through it. We
Y'all just
gonna,
keep us in your prayers.
for sure. We're gonna keep bringing y'all this content if the Lord say so.
Boy.
And if he say no, then we just gotta
Go.
go.
Period. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
With the
But
rhyme.
no, for sure, it's definitely in our best interest to continue on with this journey, and we will do just that because I'm manifesting and declaring it already. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's a will, there's a way. If there's will, there's a way. We're definitely about to enter a season of
Grind.
man
Personally grind.
facts.
Do you hear me?
So yeah, y'all just stay down with
For
us
real.
as we come up with y'all. I told y'all that once before. And there's gonna be that on that because I'm Trinity Roche
And I'm Destiny Lynn.
and the duo is signing out.